I am a fourth generation farmer. These are my stories. That was enough pre-emissions engines to balance out the carbon footprint of 10 smart cars. Well, it's another gray and cloudy day here in western Iowa with more rain on tap. We recently had 5 inches of rain, and we have another 2 inches of rain moving in as of we speak. During soybean harvest, we had a mild rain delay, which I started working on this Waterway project. This waterway was desperately out of shape, which most of the water ran along both sides of it. So during that rain delay, I started doing the earth moving on that waterway. Then we went back to full-scale harvest in corn, which I lost track of time. Next thing you know, we had 5-inch rain, and the project wasn't done. And anybody that's in the earth moving industry knows, anytime you get a big rain on an unfinished project, it's a bit of a mess. But I was able to get in there today and push the rest of the material out, get it smoothed up good enough. Now we can run a field cultivator through and get it seeded if our weather will allow this fall. And yes, this farm does need terrace and tile. That will happen eventually. Regardless if that process happens now or later, this waterway still needed to be done. You need to have your sloughs and everything in good shape prior to tiling. Oh, and if you're curious, this is an 850C Series 2. It's a 2002 model. It's an LGP with 38-inch pads and a semi-U blade. It does have the rear auxiliary remote hydraulics, as well as the extended drawbar, so you can pull scraper with it, or whatever you need it for. It's got a very low hood, chrome stack, factory chrome stack actually, but the low hood's because of the non-emissions engine. It was pre-emissions, and it is the 8 1-liter John Deere. Overall, real good dozer, not quite as nice as the modern day ones, but it's pretty good machine. And for what we're doing on our farm with it, it works well. And I think we'll head back to the shop, find something inside to do, because the wet weather's saturating in here. This fall's got makings of a disaster already occurring. Nobody's got any fertilizer on. A lot of guys got a week or 2 weeks of harvest to go yet, so no tillage done, no fertilizer on, a lot of crops standing. It's just a bad recipe to be having 7, 8, 10 inches of rain. And that's on top of the anhydrous shortages. A lot of guys were able to book for upper $700 range, which it was $400 a ton last year. And that's at our local co-op. And now that price is up to $1,200 a ton. It's anybody's guess as to where it's going to go. God dang, you just waited too long to drive out of that field. So if we continue getting weather or we get early snow, it's going to be a tough spring getting everything done on time, and it could really impact us to what crops guys are going to be able to plant. Hood's back on, all the hydraulics are hooked up. See if she'll start. We're going to check for leaks. Good, here we go. A little leak going on there. Let's see. Radiator looking good. Yeah, we got antifreeze. Up top here, it's just the condenser, so coils are going to be inside. I don't know if this comes up here, we'll have to go on the inside, but I did get a new breaker, a new motor, all new seals here. I'll have to go inside. Well, the heater was unhooked when we got it, and now we know why. He claimed it was just so he'd get better performance out of his air conditioner, but obviously not the case. And nothing frustrates me more than having to do the repair job 2 or 3 times. But that's what you get with old tractors. The O-rings get smashed and the hoses get leaky, so you gotta replace it all, or you end up with problems. But I'll get it. Just a couple things I didn't see. And we did get the rear leak stopped. That was just a loose bolt. But anyway, we're over here at the 6120 taking a look around, and I'm looking for some hydraulic return ports. They do have a kit, and this tractor does have the best SCV option available, which is the electronic control stack, and there's 4 of them, which is good. That's what I need. But why would I need that return ports on top of these 4 SCVs? I guess that's a question you guys will just have to keep pondering, as well as the question as if there's a John Deere tractor that exists on our farm that's never been seen on YouTube before, possibly hidden in the back of a building. Guess you guys will just have to keep guessing what we're prepping this tractor for. We'll just give you a hint. Next spring's the hint. And what's that other John Deere? Maybe there isn't one. I'd like to keep you guys in suspense, so keep on watching, but you guys can always find out more information about this video, as well as what's going on around our farm, in the description below, as well as the second channel, which everybody keeps asking the name of. It's called The Fed Up Farmer. Again, make sure you're reading that description below for more information. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you in the next video.